Guys, what's going on? We're back. It's another free pick video for you guys. It's Sunday, March 30th tonight. It's 11 p.m. and we're about ready for the last day of March, being tomorrow, March 31st. So if you guys stick to the end of this video, you guys will get some free picks. And if you guys have never been to my channel before, welcome. Be sure to like and comment if you guys are tailing my picks. And of course, please subscribe to the channel ASAP. That way you guys don't miss out on free picks. And on top of that, guys, I'm betting, doing a challenge right now. I'm betting $1 per YouTube subscriber that we get up until the national championship game for college basketball, which is not happening tomorrow, Monday, but it's going to be happening the following Monday. And I'm so excited for it. We now have Duke, we have Houston, we have Florida, and we have Auburn. All four number one seeds in the Final Four. Hasn't happened since 2008 was the last time we had all number one seeds in the Final Four. So it'll be pretty exciting what we have to look forward to for college basketball. Final Four starts this upcoming Saturday next weekend, so it's gonna be great. But for now, guys, we have a ton of baseball this week that we're gonna be working with and NBA, and I'm excited to rock and roll with you guys this baseball season. We have an amazing strategy, and we're gonna use our AI system that we have over here, and it's gonna be unreal what we're gonna cook up this entire season. So let's have some fun, guys. But to show you guys what happened, I'll be honest, guys. Okay, you have to understand that we're gonna have losing days and we're gonna have winning days, right? I own my losses as much as I own my wins. Today we had a terrible day with Tennessee losing. We put up 15 points in the first half, and that was the lowest scoring game in the history of the game of basketball, probably. So it was absolutely absurd what happened. And Houston's defense was good, but both teams equally offset each other with the way they play defense. And Tennessee is honestly a better scoring team. They just weren't able to find any rhythm. They had to play catch up, and it just got into a nightmare situation for them. Because when Houston has a lead, especially a big one, they do a very good job of obtaining that lead and they don't allow people to ever catch back on them. So that was the tough part, guys. So we went 0-3 to start the day, including our nuke pick. So that's on me because I had Tennessee to cover the spread and other plays that at least help us out just in case they lost. I didn't expect them to lose by 13 plus points and not being able to cover a 9 point spread. So pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. But we had two afternoon picks in VIP that really helped us out and offset pretty much the entire day, and it had bigger payouts. So because of the bigger payouts, we were able to go up in a couple of units and profit. So it was a 2-2 record today in VIP. We actually only went 1-1 today in free picks, but 2-2 in VIP still made us profitable. We took a baseball to play today with the Mariners winning, and we took him under 9 runs. We had Brian Wu on the mound. He's an excellent pitcher against the A's, and he typically doesn't allow people to hit dingers off of him the whole time. So dude's a stud. And then we took the under 9 on Mariners game again. I just don't trust the Mariners offense as much, and they're proving me right. So the under 9 took Phoenix and Houston over 208 points, and then we took Auburn and Michigan State over 133. This was actually a sweat. They ended with 134, and they missed so many free throws and so many other opportunities along the way. It should have been over 150-point game easily, but we squeaked by, guys. Did exactly what we were supposed to do, and it allowed us to at least come out a little profitable today. Not by much. It didn't really make a huge difference or a dent, but you know what? We still came out on top. So we'll take that as a winning day, guys. And that's what matters the most. Okay. Understand that you're going to have winning days and you're going to have losing days. And that is literally how this thing goes. But if you guys are with me for the long term, I promise you guys, I don't care if we lose 3 days in a row, we're still going to profit long term and you're going to be happy because you've built a massive bankroll. Okay. So just make sure you guys stick with me if you're with me. Okay. And I promise we definitely will have a long term success on our plate. But enough of the recap, guys. I want to show you that we have a lot to look forward to. Okay. I have a lot of you guys hitting me up in the DMs who are brand new, which is awesome. I appreciate you guys and welcome to the group. Here's what I'm gonna do for you guys. I'm gonna only do this for 10 people, but if you guys want to get on the week pass and see what it's like to have a little bit more of a long-term effect with our VIP group, just use promo code NEW. You'll get 50% off the entire week. Okay. For all you new people that keep DMing me and all that, now's your chance. Come hop in. Okay. You guys will also get access to my Discord when you guys hop into VIP. which is very resourceful, and you can find everything right here on Winnable. Okay, so you just have to go right here to winnable.com/snipersky Okay, you'll find everything right here in the premium. Just go right here to the weekly pass, type in the promo code, and get in. If you guys are big baseball people, I still have a couple slots left for baseball season. Hopefully, those will go out and we'll get ready to rock for the early bird special on baseball season. And of course, guys, we just have a couple lifetime members left with code Clayton. Thanks to Walter Clayton cashing us out on Saturday from the March Madness. Okay. I understand, guys, lifetime might seem a little, a big risk because it says $5,000 on it. Guys, literally with code Clayton, you're going to get 90% off. Okay. It's 500 bucks. You guys can easily finance this, and I'll show you guys right here. You guys can easily finance this after typing this in. Okay, this is all your financing. You're financing it for 42 bucks or 47 bucks a month with Klarna and Afterpay. Guys, that's a no-brainer. A lot of my clients make 40 bucks in a day. So whatever you're financing, okay, it's 0% APR, and you'll be able to get the lifetime pass, and you'll be having access to every sport, every pick I ever have for life. Okay. So I promise you guys, it's definitely well worth it. There's only two spots left. So first come, first serve. Okay. But other than that, guys, I want to show you something. So I've had a lot of people DMing me and asking me, what the heck is a sports book, the money lines and all that stuff. So there's a lot of confusion going on. And I just want to help kind of make myself clear. Okay. So I hope everybody's paying attention right now. That way I can help you guys understand. So a lot of you guys know what, player props is, something like Betr Picks. Okay. I was showing you guys during March Madness that, hey, these three apps, Dabble, Betr, and Wanna Parlay, have the best discounts for new users. Okay. And then Betr has amazing discounts still for existing users. So every day they're going to give out free picks or discounts for even existing users as well. So, guys, if you live in the United States and you're in one of these purple states, I highly recommend getting on something like Betr because they have better payouts and they're going to give you more picks and more discounts and more free picks for your player props. Okay. So you'll see me be posting off of Betr Picks and any other app I feel like is going to help you guys win that day on player props. Okay. So you guys just have to trust and understand that if I say, hey, this is the app we're using for today to lock in these plays, it's because I see value and discrepancies in these lines. But most of the time, guys, I'm telling you, Betr Picks has probably some of the best lines with discounts and payout boosts, and I want you guys to maximize your opportunity with your money. So if you don't have Betr Picks yet, come and get it. But you guys all understand that this is player props. Okay. A lot of you guys have seen that we're using MyBookie as well. Okay. This is my MyBookie page. If you guys have MyBookie, you've been following all my picks like you're supposed to, we are absolutely cashing out on the sportsbook, guys. Okay. I love sportsbooks so much because you can really build a bankroll and it makes a lot more sense than having to bet on one specific player or two. Okay. When you bet on, a team to do something, there's better analytics and data backing that up and having that type of success. So, guys, this is my bookie. And I want you guys to understand that I use my bookie every single day and still post plays right here for you guys. Okay. So if you guys have DraftKings, if you guys have FanDuel, whatever, use it if that's your favorite. Okay. But we get better lines for parlays on my bookie because every leg that we add, you guys actually get a parlay boost. Okay. So this is where I'm always going to be for posting VIP picks. Okay. Now, I'm using my own money here. Okay. I'm using my own money to lock in these plays. And that's okay. If you guys love locking in your own money, do that. I encourage it. If that's something you can handle and you can build a good bankroll, do it because you got skin in the game. There's a lot more like power behind it when you guys are betting on your own money. Totally understand. But I also understand not a lot of us have this much money sitting in our bankrolls or just in general, eh, like having a couple bucks. So here's what I recommend, guys. You guys have seen me talk about player profit. You guys have seen me, show you guys a couple picks on here, whatever. Okay. I need to explain myself a little bit better because I know this isn't fully coming through on the side where people are not really understanding everything, and that's okay. So I want you guys to understand that I'm still gonna be posting every single day on my bookie, all my plays for VIP. Now, when I post something from Player Profit, and if I post saying, "Hey, I'm going to take Colorado and Philly, and I'm going to make the play on the money line," and I copy that from my bookie, it just simply means that I'm showing you guys, "Hey, I'm locking this in on Player Profit and on my bookie. Whatever you have, if you say, 'Hey, I love having skin in the game. I don't care about a funded account. I'm going to lock it in on my bookie." Okay? Or if you're like, "Hey, I absolutely love Player Profit and I don't want to use my own money because I don't have the funds or I don't feel like having the funds." Great. Use other people's money, guys, and you can lock it in right here on Player Profit as well. Okay. And what is Player Profit? Player Profit, this is a platform that is backed up by millionaire investors for sports bettors like us. And what they're saying is say, "Hey, we're going to put you through phases." So they have different challenges. Okay. And what they're going to do is say, "Hey, you pick one of these challenges and we will fund your account up to $100,000." Okay. And then the price of that account is right here. So if I wanted a $100,000 account, which I have three of them, it cost me $1,000 each. Okay. So I purchased $1,000 account, or I'm sorry, $1,000 to get a $100,000 account. And I'm in phase one. So what it's saying is I have a minimum risk of $1,000 and I can max up to 5,000. But if I lose, I can only get down to 15% of $100,000. Otherwise, they cancel my account and I have to pay for another package of funds. But what they're saying is saying, "Hey, if you're a profitable sports bettor, if you can prove to us that you're being profitable with the $100,000 we gave you, and they give you a profit target, then you move on to phase two." Okay. Phase two is exactly the same thing as phase one. And if you can do exactly what you did in phase one by being a profitable bettor in phase two, then what they do is they give you a funded account. Okay. And now this is a legit funded account. And in this funded account, it's the same exact thing essentially. And what they do is you get 70% of the profit that you win, and 30% goes to Player Profit, the company. Okay. So if you're like, "Hey, I don't like using my own money, I'd rather pay for getting some funds. It gives me a lot more wiggle room. I bet become a profitable better by copying, Sniper's plays, which I'm going to post for you guys every single day for on here. And then once we're becoming profitable and we're going through these phases, you get a funded account. Now you split 70/30. Okay. So if I bet $1,000, guys, on a play that I sent to you guys, you copied it, and let's say now you went through the two phases and you're now funded. Okay. That $1,000 play was an even play. So you put down 1,000 to win 1,000. Okay. On the win 1,000 side, that means that is what is profit. So if you guys won, you're going to take $700 of that profit and it goes directly to you and pays out to you in your bank. And that's real money. And then 30%, which is $300, goes to player profit. Okay. They want profitable sports bettors like us to use their platform because they're going to make money when we make money by being profitable sports bettors. It's a very, very simple thing. So why not do it with other people's money? Use their money to win, and then they're going to pay us a profit cut. Super easy. Okay. All you have to do is just purchase the package that you want to use and get funds for, and you can do that. Now, I did $100,000, guys. If you feel like the $25,000 or $50,000 package is more reasonable for you guys, go for it. I highly recommend getting whatever you feel is best suitable for you, but that way you can get the most amount of funds and your bankroll can be higher than what you've been normally doing on FanDuel or on DraftKings. Because if you're a $50 better or a $25 better on FanDuel or DraftKings, okay, and you're like, this is my own money, I have to be careful. Well, we obviously are going to be careful here, not go crazy because we want to win and get you guys to be in a funded account. But it's like imagine being able to have $25,000 and your bare minimum risk is 250. Sweet, right? Your max is 1,250. So it's all about having good, smart bankroll and management, guys. This is what we're trying to do here. And I promise that if you guys just copy my plays of how they are, you guys will be profitable long term. Okay. Now, here's what I also want to make clear. And I know this was probably confusing and I'll take ownership for that. So this is on me. But guys, if you guys have both MyBookie, okay, you're using MyBookie with me, and you guys have player profit, understand a couple things. One, you should have both. Okay. Or your favorite sports book. If you're like, hey, my bookie isn't for me, I'm rocking on DraftKings, by all means do that. I don't care. Whatever you feel like is going to help you win. I personally love my bookie because of the payout boosts and the different lines I can get and find. It's simply just a way better platform for me. Okay. So if you guys are like, hey, I like to use my own money, I got skin in the game, whatever, cool. Get a sports book like my bookie. If you guys are like, I don't like to have my own money being used, cool. Use player profit and get a funded account, and then we help you with all the stuff that we're doing become a profitable sports bettor. Okay. So now if you're like, well, I like the idea of having both because I can copy, certain plays over here on player profit because it's not even my money. So if I risk it and I lose it, oh well, on to the next one, right? That's great. But if you also like that play, well, let's say you're on my bookie and you're like, well, Skyler or Sniper has 5 plays today. We love him. I copy all 5 plays. You do not have to copy all 5 plays in the player profit. Okay? You don't have to do that. And I don't recommend doing that. Okay? I recommend if you guys are on my bookie or on your favorite sports book, copy exactly what the VIP slips are. But if you see the same play that is on my bookie as well as player profit. If you want to do the same, play, you can. But don't on your sports book if you say, "Hey, I don't have player profit, so is Sniper trying to say I need to, double submit this play?" Don't do that. This is just me saying, "Hey, I'm going to put this on my bookie, but I'm also putting on player profit because it's a different platform, and this is risk-free money essentially, and this side is my own money." Okay, so just understand that if I post the play twice, but on different platforms, I'm not asking you to submit the play twice on the same platform. Just make sure you only have it submitted once at least on one platform. But if you decide to go on another platform because you like the play that I posted, you can do that, especially like my player or player profit because you're not using your own money. So, guys, I know that was a mouthful. I understand, but I just want to make sure I'm clear about how to use my bookie and how to use player profit. Okay. This is risk free essentially, but you're able to have a profit split, and then this side over here is, having skin in the game. It's your own money, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to be using both platforms like crazy because this side, I love to have skin in the game too, but I also love to have risk-free opportunities to where I can help myself make more money and become a profitable sports bettor, right? And then also help you guys is my goal to become profitable sports bettors without having to use as much, if any, of your own money. That's the goal, guys. Okay. So let me get right to it. Enough talking on that end. Hopefully that made a lot of sense. If it doesn't make any sense, please comment on this YouTube video so that way I can give you guys my personal number and we can talk because I want to make sure this makes sense for you guys because these are two amazing sports books and opportunities that are going to help you guys win and become more profitable. Okay. So I want to say for Monday, March 31st, I'm going to go to MLB here on Player Profit and give you guys my favorite play of the day. So I've been looking at the lines a little bit. One of the lines I really, really love is this Phillies game right here on the money line. Okay. Money line means you're just picking a team to either win the game or lose the game, right? We're obviously needing to pick the team to win. So what I'm doing is I'm picking Colorado versus Philly. I'm picking the Phillies to win. And this just shows the odds. Okay. Once again, I get people texting me all the time saying they don't understand what spreads, money lines, and over-unders even mean. They just understand the players. It's not very hard, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna explain it right now. I'm taking the Phillies minus 250 on the money line, which means I'm just taking the Phillies to win. Okay. If the Phillies win tomorrow, I win off of minus 250 odds. Now, what they have right here for the Lions is they also have plus 1.5 and minus 1.5. This just means spread for the runs of the game. Okay, so it says, hey, if the Phillies are going to win, are they going to win by uh, over 2 runs or under 2 runs? A minus means the Phillies need to win by 2 runs or more. If it was a plus and we see Colorado Rockies plus, that means the Colorado Rockies can either lose by 1 run or they can win the game, and that's how they win. So that's what this means. Over 8.5 or under 8.5 means it's either going to go over or under 8.5 total runs in the game. That's what you're choosing, okay? You can alternate the lines if you go to more picks. You can figure out how to do that. But I'm keeping it simple, guys. I'm just taking Phillies on the money line. I really like this play a lot. And I'll show you one time why I like it. Okay. Phillies are kind of on the roll right now. They were in Washington, D.C., playing the Nationals. They went 2-1 on that series. The Rockies are 1-2, kind of off to a shaky start. They're on the road again. It's hard to go on the road for 6 straight games, guys. It just is. Okay. But I will say this on ESPN, we have Sanchez throwing versus German Marquez. And Marquez isn't really a pitcher that's very consistent. And matter of fact, he was a relief pitcher last year, I believe, for a different team. So this is basically like his first start. So I'm not feeling as confident with him, especially when the Rockies are on the road like this for a little while and they got to play the Phillies. Sanchez has had a pass record that was really good last year in 2024. And he's a left-handed pitcher, which gives him a little bit of an advantage, in my opinion. Lefties are always just so freaking dirty with it. So I like that. It gives him an opportunity. And then, guys, when I look at these lines here, the Rockies are 8-18 in the last 26 games on the road back in 2024. Sanchez right here, he was 11-9 in 2024, but versus Colorado, he usually pitches pretty freaking good, and they're home. So, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna take the Philadelphia Phillies on the money line right here on Player Profit. I think this is a great pick for tomorrow. Um, Now, guys, I'm putting $2,500 down on this play because um what I'm doing, first of all, it's player profit money, so this isn't real money. Okay, this is a funded account. But I'm doing this because of the minus 250 line. If for some reason you don't have player profit, but you have MyBookie, if you have FanDuel, whatever, okay, don't bet exactly what I'm doing here. I'm doing this because I can, and it's the minimum I have to do. Is minimum is 1,000 on my type of account. So player profit is going to look different in terms of how much I'm betting versus MyBookie. But you guys already know that if you guys copy my plays, I always risk 3 units, which is $300 because I do $100 units. I risk 3 units on normal plays. I risk 5 units on a max play. Okay. So if you're copying the Phillies money line game by itself, just risk 3 units, guys. This is a free play. So if you're a $100 better, you're risking $300. Okay. If you're a $10 better, you're risking $30. All right. So be smart with your money, guys. That's what's most important. But I'm putting $2,500 down on this play because that's what I have to do as part of my bankroll with $100,000. Okay. And I have to select my package and then I'm going to place the pick. So I'm expected to win $1,000 for a minus 250 line, putting $2,500 down on it. Okay. And then guys, I'll be honest, like I'm still getting used to some of these different picks that I had. Today I lost horrendously on the Tennessee game, and that's fine. We did win today though on the free pick from our YouTube free pick from yesterday, which was the Houston Rockets and Phoenix Suns game on the money line. So congrats to everybody who tailed that. So guys, I love player profit for so many reasons. You guys can do whatever you guys want on your sports books. I don't care. If you're on MyBookie with me and you want to stick to that, great. Just make sure you guys are managing your bankroll correctly. But if you guys are like, well, I think or I think player profit sounds interesting. I can build a bankroll. I can take profit using other people's money and not my own. If you feel like that's a better overall opportunity for you guys, by all means, guys, come join Player Profit. I'm going to have a link in the description of this video for you guys to go to and sign up with. And every single time you guys purchase a package too, which is even better, they're going to give you 10% off from whatever you decide to buy with code snipersky. Okay, so if you get a $100,000 package like me, you pay $1,000 for it. Well, they're going to give you 10% off, so you'll pay $900 for this versus 1,000. Okay, it's honestly a no-brainer, guys. Get funded, get yourself building a good bankroll. But I'm going to be firing away on my bookie as always, so I highly recommend to continue to copy my plays, how they are on my bookie. But if you see them as well, one play or something on the same as player profit, if you feel like you need to ask me if this is okay, you can absolutely do that, guys. I want to make sure you guys are doing the right things, but don't double um, submit certain plays because I know that could have been confusing with some of the things I called out last couple days between these two apps. But both these apps have value. This is helping you get more lines, parlay things better, etc. And also just there's just so many more opportunities. Player profit, we're doing things a little bit differently. It's really showing us and testing us like how good are we at sports betting. So we really got to snipe the best plays. So I'm not betting 100 plays on here or 5 or 6, different plays. I'll be betting anywhere between 1 to 3 slips a day to be able to help us become profitable sports bettors. Okay. And we have less flexibility on here compared to my bookie. So there's definitely advantages and disadvantages. I recommend having both and using both for different reasons. Okay. So, anyways, guys, I hope that helps you guys a ton understand what's going on here. Okay. Also, a big thing to understand, guys, is that we have um, been profitable last couple weeks in a row with our picks and VIP. Okay. We have been absolutely crushing in the month of March, and I'm so excited for what's to come in April. I want you guys to win with me. So make sure if you guys are not in VIP right now, if you're brand new to this page, giving you guys an opportunity right now for the first 10 people. I have people who enter my Discord and DM me about VIP and asking questions. So if you're new to the page, guys, giving you the opportunity right now, go get a week pass, use code NEW. Only doing it for the first 10 people, and you'll get 50% off. And just come copy everything I do, and I promise long term, guys, it's all going to work out for you and for myself too, because I bet the same things. So love you guys. Thanks for being here. If you have any questions, please drop a comment. I'm here to help. I want to make sure everything makes sense. I want to make sure that we're winning, okay? And that we're making the bread. All right. Last thing I do have to share though, guys, I will admit because I took the absolute hammer loss on Tennessee. Once again, my bad. I do have one entry left. I did, kind of hedge myself saying, hey, I don't know about Tennessee completely. Let me put Houston just in case, but I was very sure about Auburn that we should get the win. So I'm still alive right here, and there's 398 brackets left. So I still have a chance, guys. I just got to pick the two winners for those 2 days. And then I lost the other two big entries for $100,000 and for the other 40,000 and for 1,000. So I literally am only in the contest for $40,000 right now, guys. So I still have a chance. There's an opportunity. But because of how I've because of how I placed everything in here, I have to pick either Florida or Duke. Okay. Super easy. And what I'm going to show you guys more down the road, this is probably what I'm going to do. I feel like Duke should win. And then I'm talking about winning the whole thing. So I like Florida to win for the very first day here. And then for the final day, day 10, I'm going to pick Duke to win it all. And hopefully everything comes out for me just fine. And I take home a little cash. But I will say a lot of people somehow and for some reason they decided to pick Florida and Auburn and Houston and all these other teams and even Duke, Florida Duke. Man, I think that's just crazy. Now, after watching Houston, it might not be that crazy. So those four number one seeds, guys, it's an unbelievable tournament that we've had this year and tons of talent. So, but yeah, tons of fun, guys. I'm excited at my chance to possibly split this prize of $40,000. We'll see how we do. I'm hoping for these 398 people to drop down like flies after the semifinal game. So we'll see how we do. But love you guys. Thanks for being here. Once again, if you have any comments, please drop a comment. If you have any questions about anything, I'm here to help. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And let's win our bets. Peace.